And now, the Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.
Big D and Bubba, they have a show 5 days a week, but they don't get to say everything that's on their mind, so they have an extra one, and that's how we get the podcast. Big D and Bubba's podcast. Big D and Bubba's podcast.
Is it weird hearing it one more time as an official member of the show? Just a little bit?
A little bit weird, yeah.
All right, we're going to talk all about that in just a moment. If your check engine light is on, don't ignore it. What? The sponsor this week of the podcast is O'Reilly Auto Parts, and they've got these amazing people that work there. We call them professional parts people because literally that's what they are, and they can scan and diagnose the problem with your car for free. So if you got that check engine light, go and have them look at it. They're even going to help you find a repair shop around you that is convenient, that if you need one, that they can send you to, and you can be like, oh, well, thank you, O'Reilly. Go to O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Again, anytime your check engine light comes on, go zip into O'Reilly, and they'll figure out what the code is and tell you where to go. Pretty awesome. And Patrick, it's your final day today on the show. It was weird doing all the greatest hits.
Hey, I have a greatest hit that came in on text messages after the show, and people were getting it on the other time zones on the Western. It was when you went to Jamaica.
I forgot
and
about
we
that.
we had a caller call
Yes, a lady
you.
called, and she was all worried because there was a hurricane in
hurricane.
the Caribbean or whatever, and she was freaking out. Oh, man.
And you were like,
It was drunk Patrick
What?
in Jamaica.
You were so drunk. It was you and Kip?
That was the Kip Moore trip.
Yeah, it was the Kip Moore trip. That's the same trip.
Yeah, you guys
that's-
are in the hot tub together.
That's probably clear audio if you want to play it on the podcast. Yeah, Kip Moore. No, just for the record, I know I've told this story so many times, but it makes me laugh every time. It was like 9:30 at night. There were like 20 women that were on the trip. They were all hanging out with each other at the pool. Kip and I are sitting in the hot tub. I had been sitting in the hot tub by myself. Big, giant, like 20-person hot tub. I'm just sitting there relaxing. It's night. It's beautiful. Kip comes over, sits down in the hot tub across from me. We sat there talking for like 30 minutes. It was cool. And then all of a sudden, one by one, the women realized that Kip Moore was in the hot tub. And like 2 of them came over, and then 3 more came over. And then within 10 minutes, there were 20 women sitting around in this hot tub, all trying to get his attention. I was like,
It's like when you put corn out for deer.
it really was. It's very similar to that.
Just gotta throw some out.
like,
Hey, listen,
and
at
I
first
remember
week, you're not
thinking,
going to get
hey,
anything.
You know what? I was sitting in this hot tub by myself, and no one come over here to talk to me. But that's okay.
All right,
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, I know you'll know what it's called because there's like 15 or 16 things that are all basically generic Patrick in Jamaica. So please take a look at that, and we'll find that, and we will play that hopefully for you here in just a couple minutes. I'm so excited. I mean, it's been a fun little ride as we reminisced. You know, like my brother was like. He said, my favorite Patrick moment is whenever Patrick went into the sauna with a turkey, and we wanted to see if we could cook a turkey in the sauna.
What bar are you on?
What? Which one? Do it on top. I'm on 2. Do it on top of E. Okay, this is great. That's tech talk right there. Okay, so I think we have.
I think you ought to call Patrick
That's it.
now.
Okay, here we
Think
go.
so, huh?
Uh-huh. He's on vacation. I think he ought to be called up right now.
I kind of agree with her, man.
Yeah?
Well, I think Patrick ought to just know that everybody's just waiting to see if he's having a good time.
No, we know he's having a good time. Here, you know what? Why don't you talk to Patrick? Hang on 1 second.
All right.
No. We don't know that Patrick is drunk.
So when the phone answers, just go ahead and talk to Patrick.
Wasted.
I might have been
We're not
asleep for
even
like an
here.
hour.
You're in charge.
No, he's not going to.
No, that's the international ring.
Hello? No. Patrick. Hello?
Now, at this point, once again, Patrick has no clue
Oh, I
who
have no
this
idea what's
lady is.
going on. I get on I always answer my phone. It's like, by the way, it's early in the morning. I just went to bed at like 3, and this lady calls me out of nowhere. Go ahead.
Hello? No. Patrick. Hello? Hey, get them bags packed and get out of there. Patrick, is this Patrick?
Yes.
Well, you need to pack your bags and get out of there and get back home.
Patrick,
Why?
she's concerned about you because there's a hurricane coming.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're in Jamaica and Irma is bearing
Dude.
down on you.
Dude, are you okay? You sound completely hammered.
I am.
What have you been doing, Patrick?
I love his answer. I am.
Hey,
Are you,
ma-
are you awake? Is someone
Okay,
taking
ma-
you
hey,
out?
man.
Let her do the interview. She's much more entertaining than we are.
Patrick's all right. Go ahead.
Did you get a couple of shots you wasn't supposed to drink? You better realize what's going on over there, buddy. You better get on home.
Get on home?
Pack your bag. Get home. Get home.
He's thinking, I'm not getting home. I am drunk in Jamaica. What are you talking about? She's concerned about you, dude.
Hey, we love
Who
you.
is
We don't want that hurricane taking you where we don't even know where you're at.
That's right. We don't know who she is either, Patrick. It's
wow.
okay.
This is
Okay,
Donna.
good.
Oh, your name is
Oh,
Donna?
okay, Donna.
Yes.
Well, hi, Donna.
I
Nice
listen
to meet you.
every morning, and Patrick, I listen to you all the time, and you better get up and get out of there. Those boys are, Biggie and Bubba aren't there to help you. Who's going to hold you down?
Oh, that storm isn't
Okay.
picking him up.
Yeah.
Patrick's going to
Yeah.
cause more
he's
storm
not,
surge.
He's no longer
Is this the one where I go, okay, kids, bye-bye?
Okay, bye bye.
I hope so.
end of
that?
I
I
hope
think
so.
Yeah, it is.
okay.
He gets in the water, and all of a sudden, whoa, the oceans are rising. Here's your
You
inconvenient
better
truth.
get your jacket on.
Hey, thank you, ma'am. Hey,
jacket.
Patrick, are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sleeping.
Well, you're not going to
I
be.
woke up. Okay, I'm not going to be fine.
Jeez, man. It didn't take you long, bro.
You got off the plane and started hitting it, didn't you?
Yeah, right away.
Yeah.
You wasn't even off the plane before you started hitting it. You got it right on the plane.
This may be-
If she only knew.
Oh, my
if she
God.
only. Patrick is very afraid to fly.
Oh,
And
I'll tell you the real story of what happened. I don't think I've ever told you guys this
we-
on the air.
can we have a minute left?
Oh,
Can
yeah,
we
yeah,
listen
no,
to
no,
that?
no. I
Okay.
got to hear the end of this now.
right.
No, you
best
living in
radio
Jamaica
ever.
where they're having a hurricane.
How did we get nominated for a CMA again? I don't know.
I have no
I
idea. but
really
it's,
don't know.
it's the best.
Are we on the air? You on the air?
Yes, we're on the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
This is the best radio we've had in years, bro.
We love you, Patrick. Get your bag packed and get out of there and get your jacket on besides. You're going to have to swim, buddy.
Now I'm starting to realize
I don't know
what's
who's
going
drunk
on.
or her or
And
him.
I don't know, but I think I'm getting a contact drunk.
Hey, listen. Okay, thank you, ma'am. It was great talking to you. You did a great job.
And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a
Okay,
good
all right.
day.
Thank you.
All right, we love you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Hey, Patrick, go back to bed, man.
Okay.
Hey, congratulations on getting nominated for a CMA.
Hey, thanks. Congrats to you guys, too.
I hope you had a good time last night and you did a little celebratory toasting.
I think I did, yeah.
I
We need to
texted.
get her back on the phone.
Hey, I
quick.
texted Lauren and I told her to, when she sees you, to buy you a drink because she got nominated for a CMA. And then I said, we did too. And so I said, when you see Patrick, make sure you buy him a drink. It sounds like she heeded that advice.
Here's the thing about Sandals. The drinks are all free. So we all had a lot of drinks.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night.
Here it
Okay,
comes.
good. Bye-bye.
Oh, that is it. That is it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Okay, good. Bye-bye. Okay, good. Bye-bye.
How is that not a goal? That is
It
a goal.
It
That
is
is
a
a
goal.
goal.
Yeah. I'm pretty positive.
People
know what?
texted in going, okay, bye-bye.
Here's the story. Here's the part of that story I don't think I've ever told on the air of what happened the night before that. So
Please say there's a guy laying.
By the way, that was 2017 in
2017
Jamaica.
in Jamaica. So I wasn't married. I hadn't met Vivica yet. This is really right before I met Vivica. So we used to work. This girl who worked in the building, Amber, she's a really good friend of mine. She was also going on that trip. So the night before, she calls me at like 10 o'clock. She goes, "Have you packed yet?" And I went, "No, I haven't packed yet. We're leaving at like 5 a.m. to go on this flight." She goes, "Okay, I'm going to come over. I'll pack, and then we'll just ride to the airport." So she came over. She helped me pack. We hung out. We didn't sleep, basically. Got to the airport, drove in 3 a.m. to catch our 5 a.m. flight. I have to take a little, I don't even know what it is. Like something
Like
for my anxiety.
Dramamine?
No, it's
No, it's
no,
the
no,
thing
no.
with
It's like
the P.
Xanax.
Yeah,
Or
maybe it is.
It's like Xanax or something like that. And I take one before a flight.
And what does that do? It just calms your nerves?
It's just
Supposed to.
supposed to keep my anxiety down. So I took one before our flight to, I think, Miami. Okay. And then you take another one in Miami to fly to Jamaica. Okay. At this point, I haven't eaten. I've been up since the day before. I didn't sleep. I didn't eat breakfast. I skipped lunch because I wasn't hungry because I'm high on Xanax, probably. We got there. We drove 2 hours. It's like 3 p.m. We drive 2 hours to get to this resort. It's 5 p.m. We walk in the resort, and I'm like, I really got to eat something. I haven't eaten all day. And she's like, yeah, we should eat something. Well, there's a reception at 6. We'll get food at the reception. Nope. Walking to the reception. What happens? Lauren Lena walks up to me with a big triple shot of whiskey with no ice and puts it in my hand. And I went, all right, well, I mean, I am 5 Whiskey Patrick. I'll have it. That was all I drank was that one big giant thing of whiskey, which on me would normally have no effect. But with no food, no sleep, and 2 Xanax in my system, I was like, ooh, I was messed up. It's like
schnockered that fast?
7 o'clock, I go, we need to go eat. So Amber and I went to this restaurant on the property, and I ordered food. I ordered a steak, and I'm sitting at that table, and I can still see it so clear. I just looked and I went, she goes, "Are you okay? You don't look right." I said, "I don't think I can move my legs." She goes, "What?" I said, "I've been trying to stand up for like the last couple minutes, and my body just like I don't think I can stand up." She goes, "Okay, I'll be right back." Amber is such a little boss. She gets up, she goes over to the hostess, and I hear this conversation. "Hi. 2 things. We need our food to go. And also, is there a very large man in the back, like a dishwasher or a cook or somebody who can help me get that very large man out of that chair? Because he says he can't stand up." And apparently this happens at Sandals a lot. Because the lady's like, "Yeah, man, we got you." And she goes to the back. They bring out Overton. Overton had to be 6'6", 450 pounds. He's one of the biggest humans I've ever seen. If he had been born in America, he would have been an offensive tackle for like the,
He'd have
in
been
the
an
NFL.
all-pro.
Oh, yeah. This is one of the biggest people. He walks up to the table. He's just this huge, towering guy. He clearly works in the kitchen. He's got a kitchen arm, and he walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, man, you can't get up?" I'm like, "No, I don't think I can." He goes, "I'm going to pick you up out the chair. You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And he picked me up like you pick up a toddler. Like he put his hands under my armpits and just went, whoop, and I just came up out of that chair. Like he manhandled me up out of that chair. He's like, "You good? Can you walk?" "I'm not sure. Let's walk." And he just kind of walked me like you're teaching a baby to walk.
How embarrassing.
There's no one around, thank God, but me and Amber and Overton. Like nobody saw this that I recall.
Okay.
So, and then they put me on a golf cart and took me to my room and put me in my bed and left me on. And then
2
I
hours
don't know,
later,
2 hours later,
your phone
whatever,
rings.
you guys called me with that person. So,
Hey, Patrick, you made it.
I think you ought to call Patrick now.
yeah, I don't know why that was so shocking to me.
God.
But yeah.
I bet you're completely dressed. You're
Oh, yeah. I was still wearing my shoes.
Not even under the
Oh, yeah.
not even under the blankets or anything.
No.
He's on
Laying
top
on
of the
top
comforter.
of the thing, completely passed out. So,
That's the worst,
It was-
man.
oh,
when
man.
you wake up the next day and
you
you're
know
on
what?
top
I
of
woke
the
up
comforter.
and there was a little note from Amber that said, "Your steak is in the fridge." And so I go in the little fridge in my room, and it's the best steak I've ever eaten. Cold steak and potato I've ever eaten in my life. Because I was just starving. I hadn't eaten in a day and a half.
Right, yeah.
But it was so great. I'll never forget Overton. He probably only like 6'2", 350, but he looked in my mind sitting there. I was
He was
like,
your savior.
that is the biggest
He
dude
came to your
I've
aid.
ever seen.
You're a little angel. Mm-hmm. You're a Jamaican angel.
There you go, Jamaican angel.
You need to find out. You need to track him down.
Yeah, he
And you
still
should
there.
send him like a gift card.
How many
or
guys should there be
something.
named Overton? Like,
Yeah.
it's just such a,
if you called over there and asked for Overton,
yeah.
you know, the giant Overton, does he still work there?
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet they would be like, yeah, or no.
Are we calling Sandals right now?
No.
And asking for Overton?
Does Overton still work there? Yeah, you know what? I don't even know what Sandals I was at. What Sandals was I at?
Montego
There's like
Bay?
no, there's like 3 of them.
Yeah.
So
Would Kip remember?
Probably not.
No.
I don't.
Carson, no.
As much as they travel,
Right,
no.
yeah.
Remember.
I mean, they're somewhere every weekend.
I remember that every dude I met at that resort that worked there, they loved us. They were all so cool. All the bartenders, all the staff, everybody's cool. And all the women did not like me. I didn't know what it was. They all were like, Like I was just, I don't know what it was.
Okay, who was there? What besides Kip Moore? Who else was there?
It was all a bunch of radio people.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And it's a couples resort. They're used to having only couples. There's no singles are allowed to. You can't even book a room by yourself to go stay at this Sandals because it's supposed to be for couples. No kids.
Is it the Royal Caribbean
singles.
all-inclusive couples-only resort?
That sounds like a winner.
Is that, I mean,
Dial that up.
is
What's
that
the
what it's
international
called?
code, bub?
I'm pulling it up. Hang on.
Yes.
Let's see. Hold on.
turn my-
no,
I mean,
I-
there's no way this guy's going to be there at this time of day.
Is that
The guy
right?
works
You
at
don't
night.
Is
know
that
that.
right?
I don't know.
There's
Give it a
no way,
shot.
huh? No way. This is a way.
It was the one that was 2 hours from the airport. I know
They're
that.
all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking. Here's the problem: is that okay? Now I have a phone number on it. Oh, is it a nice little private island?
No, that's not it.
Oh.
It was Sandals.
Yeah, I know, but this one is the private island, couples only.
No.
Okay.
So anyway, they did not like that we were there doing not a couples thing. It was a bunch of like that was throwing off their vibe. And at the restaurants, they show up. People show up. Oh, we have a table for 5, and they're like, we only have tables for 2. And you're like, well, of course you do, because it's a couples resort.
Right.
You know, but
Can you push a couple together?
it was great. I loved it. I highly recommend Sandals. The food was great. The drinks were free.
I've
It's
never been to
beautiful.
Jamaica ever.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, wow, these little private island things are dope. Like, you know those pictures that people post and they're like in whatever Bora Bora or whatever, they've got the little cabins, little huts over the water.
Over the water. They
That's
were
how this
building
is.
that when we were there at the thing. So all the Sandals have that now.
Really?
But that wasn't a thing. Oh, Dee's
Oh, yeah,
just gonna
Dee's
call
trying-
one.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's beautiful.
I found it.
Which is Sandals?
It's the. Hang on a second.
Oh, look, the
feel
little
like if you
Thank you
walkways.
for calling Couples Resort. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. For
Overton.
reservations, press 1.
Reservation?
For accounts and admin, press 2.
If you know the last, we don't know the last name.
When we hit 0.
I didn't even bother to look because I didn't think we were seriously doing this. But let me see if I can.
Yeah, I was looking. All the
figure out
stuff
which
I
one
was
it is.
finding was like ways to book, and it was like 800 booking numbers. So that kind of didn't
I feel
work
like
for
if
me.
I see it, I'll know which one it is.
Thank you for contacting Couples Resort. You're speaking with Antonella. How may I direct your call?
I know. I found it.
Hi, Antonella. What's the name of it, Patrick?
It's not this one. Thank you, Antonella. Sorry, we have the wrong number. It's
That is okay.
okay.
right, bye-bye.
everybody. It's Sandals South Coast. That's the one.
Sandals South Coast. Okay.
I had to look it up. Like I said, I didn't know we were really. I remember it because of how we had to drive through them over the mountain through
the
Jamaica
woods?
to get. Oh my God!
To
you
grandmother's
guys,
house?
the most terrifying
Here we
thing.
go.
That bus going on a 1-lane road, round curves through the mountain.
Was crazy.
It's still. I don't ride roller coasters and I don't watch scary movies. That was.
Hit that
This
little
phone
noise.
is awesome. And then it stops.
Welcome to Sandals Resorts. Welcome to the Caribbean. Thank you for calling the Caribbean's only luxury-included vacation. Please listen
zero?
carefully as our menu options have recently changed.
No, they haven't.
If you're a travel agent or tour operator, please press 1. If you're not a travel agent or tour operator, press 2.
Well, that's us. Press 2.
Gotcha.
To make a new reservation,
No.
please press 1. To make a payment on an existing reservation, press 2. To inquire about an existing reservation, press 3.
I hit 0.
Please be aware that your call may be monitored or recorded for training and quality assurance purposes.
He worked in the
It
restaurant.
was a like the steakhouse
If you
restaurant.
are a Sandals Select member, press 1. Otherwise, please stay on the line.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, these little bungalows are nice, man.
I can't say enough about how much it was a wonderful experience.
Thanks for calling Sandals, where love is all you need. To be advised, calls may be monitored or recorded. My name is Elisa. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hi, Elisa. This is Big D and Bubba. Are you actually at the call center or at the South Coast resort itself?
This is the reservations office for all Sandals and Beaches Resort.
Okay. Is there any kind of way to get transferred to the front desk at the resort?
Which one of our resorts?
The South Coast, the one in White House.
I'd have to give you the number to the resort. So
Okay. Hold on one second. You want to take that?
We've come this far.
Yeah, I know.
we-
Can't
All right.
give up now.
Go ahead.
It's 876-640-3000.
All right.
And that's the front desk at the resort there?
That's the number to the resort.
Okay, good. By the way, everybody, stay at a Sandals.
Yeah, very nice place. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right.
We're like going all through.
I mean, seriously.
You're going out on a bang, brother.
How'd you spend your last day tracking down Overton at Sandals?
Dude, this is great. I hope
Bet's
we get
on.
it.
Okay, Bet's on. He still works there.
He still works
No.
there.
Yeah.
100%.
No. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Sandals, of course. Your love is all you need. May I assist?
Yeah, hi. We're looking for a worker there in the restaurant. His name is Overton. Do you know who we're talking about?
Just one moment.
Yes, one moment.
no way. They're not going to put us through to that guy, actual guy.
Maybe the restaurant.
Answer in the kitchen.
It was Overton.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna squeal.
Oh my God, I'm starting to get excited now. I was trying not to get my hopes up, but now I'm like, what?
What time is it there?
It's like
It's daytime there.
yeah, it's like the same time or an hour ahead of us.
Oh.
Maybe 2.
Hello? Maybe they're not open for lunch.
Oh.
Or maybe they are open for lunch, and that's the problem.
Mm.
They're busy. Come on, Overton. I'm going to be a little heartbroken if we can't get him. We're going to go back to the front desk.
Can you imagine just being someone listening to us, listening to a phone ring? Which podcast do you listen to? I like Big D and Bubba. Sometimes they have ringing.
Put a ring on it. That's how much you love the podcast.
I hit 0.
Oh, so we're going back to the desk?
I don't even know if it works unless that somebody picks up. You could just try that guy again. Let us tell that guy the story. See if he can at least confirm if the guy still works there.
I think he does. I mean, the way he said it, he's like, yeah, I know who that is.
All right, Patchy, you take over and explain. So
All
we
right,
don't have
let
too
me
many
start.
voices going on.
Oh, them again.
Good afternoon from Sandals, of course. My love is all you need. How may I assist you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just trying to confirm if an employee still works there. We called a minute ago, but we got transferred and it never got. When I stayed there 6 years ago, and a guy really helped me out. He worked at the restaurant. His name was Overton. Do you know if that guy still works there?
I'm not familiar with that person. The best person to speak with would be HR. Would you like for me to transfer you there?
Restaurant.
The restaurant. Can you transfer us to the steakhouse?
The steakhouse? One moment.
Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, okay.
You got bouncy.
He did. Maybe
still
this
think
is
it
what
would
the
be-
guy transferred us to before.
Yeah, I still think it would be cool to actually go to HR and just tell them how great of a person he was and how he saved your life.
Probably. I might still be sitting at that table.
He saved other diners' experiences.
Think of how many times he's told that story.
Oh,
You have
the
reached
thing
the
is,
Do Voice automated attendance system.
Oh.
Please dial the extension number now or hold for assistance.
ooh, let's hold. I've told that story a lot.
Please
So,
hold
maybe
while I
his
try that
version of it.
extension.
And there was this big white boy.
Welcome to
He's like, I can't move. I'm like, oh, not another one.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Sandals South Coast. Where is all you need, and may I assist?
Hi, we called a minute ago. We were just trying to see if there was still a guy who works there at the restaurant named Overton. Because when I stayed there like 6 years ago, I had a great experience, and he helped me out. We were just trying to see if he still worked there.
Okay. Did someone transfer you to the HR department?
We tried that, and it rang and rang and rang, and no one picked up. Then we tried the restaurant, and we got a voicemail, and then and then it came back to you.
Oh.
So,
I'm not sure if Overton still works here, honestly.
okay.
Do you know what we're talking about?
He was a
Overton, the
really big guy.
Yeah.
You do remember
I've heard
him?
that name before. I've heard that name before.
Oh, you have? Okay. All right.
Who am I speaking with? Just for reference.
This is Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Sorry?
This is Luke Combs.
Luke Combs.
Yep. I'm a singer in Nashville.
Okay.
You want me to sing you a song?
Of course. Why stop you?
All right.
No.
What song should I sing?
See what you started?
Nah,
See
no.
what you started?
Okay, let's get back to Overton. So, so you've heard of Overton. This guy does exist, but we don't know if he works there.
Yeah, that's the issue. So I'm going to transfer you to another extension to HR. However, I'm going to surf and try to find out if that person still works here. If he does, I'm going to pass the information that Luke Holmes was trying to reach out to.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. But in the meanwhile, let me get you to the HR department.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my God. Do you realize this story just became that guy that Overton helped out of the chair was Luke Combs? You guys realize that?
Well, you both have a beard.
Yeah. I mean, all fat white guys with beards look alike, right? I mean, that's basically. Like,
I hope he still works there. We should send him a hat.
It's really went way further than I ever thought it would.
You have reached the Do Voice automated attendance system.
okay.
Same one.
Please
All right.
dial the extension number
All right, are
now
we done with this?
or
Yeah,
hold
you know
for
what?
Turn my phone
assistance.
Okay.
Turn my phone up.
Please hold while I try that extension.
Who are you calling? Can I hang up the box?
Welcome
Yeah,
to
hang up the box, turn up Dee's phone.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling that Dee's calling Luke Combs. You are, aren't you?
calling
He's
Luke
calling
Combs.
Luke Combs. Of course he is.
Well, I disconnected the thing. Hold on a second. So you got a show tonight? What's this, Friday?
Probably Friday, yeah.
Where's he at?
Your call has been forwarded to an.
Oh, that's funny. That's so great.
I feel really let down.
Oh,
I mean, I was ready to celebrate
still
like
fun.
this. I wanted to do the Patrick the Monkey King cheers. That would have been amazing.
Well, you just did.
So, but
there you go.
And for those of you who don't remember that gold, that is a moment where who walked into your party or whatever
As my
it was?
friend Chin, who I hadn't seen in
Chinwin?
years, he just showed up at my party. Like he lives 600 miles away, and he drove like 10 hours to come to my birthday party unannounced.
And they had it on video, and Patrick,
Oh,
instead of
man.
saying, Chin, how are you?
No,
I
I
love
just-
you. You're here.
you know, I
he
was-
just started
I-
making
listen,
noises that he was like,
like-
ah, ah, ah. So he added some monkeys to it, and it's really hard to discern which is the monkey and which is Patrick.
Bless you.
God bless you. God save you.
Really, it's really upsetting to know that you're capable of making that noise. It really is.
At least it's
That
not
is
a howler
very-
monkey.
That's a very disturbing sound.
Oh, he's in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Canada tonight. I looked it up. In Edmonton? I'd love to tell you where that is in Canada.
Alberta.
I'd love to tell you where Alberta is in Canada. No idea.
You guys really don't know?
No, I don't know.
Okay, do any of
I
you...
like that he's what?
No, this is not,
You don't know?
I know my Canadian geography.
Besides Alberta, name one Canadian province.
Saskatchewan.
Nova Scotia.
Quebec. Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
British Columbia.
Everybody's just
yeah,
gonna
we
throw
know
out
them.
stuff.
Yeah, I know,
Okay.
but I don't know where they are. I don't know
this
the
doesn't
order
help
they
me.
go
Well,
in.
British Columbia...
Hang on a second. Hey, man, no need to call back. We were doing the podcast, and Patrick disguised himself as you.
Don't put that on me.
And called Sandals Resort.
No.
Because he wanted to go to the couples resort with you.
Lies.
As you.
Lies.
Okay, have fun in Canada. All right, that's it. I'm sorry. Well, it's a good way
Do
to...
you know where you are in Canada?
Nothing like burning me out when I'm on my last day, you know? Like, hey, guys. You want to text anyone else on my behalf?
No, that's fine.
Well, I would like to just take this moment to reach out to Sandals mentally. Sandals, thank you for Overton for saving Patrick that day. That was very nice. And also, I mean, dude, you had a steak waiting in the fridge. Amber was amazing. She took care
the rest
of her
of
boy.
that trip after I recovered from my, little couldn't walk the first night. It was fantastic. It really was. Yeah. They had a bar. I think I told you guys this, but I probably haven't told you. They had a bar where around it was like out on a pier. You'd walk out on a pier. There was a bar in the middle, and then all around it there were just hammocks over the water. So you would just lay in this hammock, the water beneath you, and the water all around you, and some lady would bring you a drink. When you're like, you want another pina colada? Yeah, I do. It was fantastic.
That sounds great.
Oh, it's so great.
He wants to know if do we want to try again or no?
Luke?
He has bad cells.
Try again.
I mean, if you want to talk to Luke Combs, talk to Luke Combs.
That's all right. It's not about Luke. It's about you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
about
right.
you,
It's not Luke's
Patrick.
last time on the show.
That's right.
Yeah,
Luke
him.
comes back anytime.
By the way, for those people who are like, "Oh, this is really sad," Patrick will be by. I mean, the thing is, he's
especially
not
for the podcast. I can imagine. I can see myself showing up for the podcast because I'll be awake.
Well, so yeah.
Do you
so
not want
again,
me to come by? I don't have to.
Patrick is definitely going to be coming by, popping in here and there. So you haven't seen or heard the last of him at all. And we will have to do, when you come back, we will have to. It is part of the deal. You have to agree to come in with a couple good one-liners to do some Garys for us. You have to.
Yes.
Carson even agrees.
Yes.
I'll do Gary.
I didn't want to make your last days about me, but I was very disappointed that I did not call up.
Yeah, we managed to make it
Gary.
through the whole show today, and nobody talked about Gary.
I wasn't even thinking about it because in my mind we were looking
I
for
did.
Patrick moments, and I was thinking
I had
stunts.
Gary right in front of mine.
The time you and Ernest almost lit a gas station on fire with your.
I totally forgot about that. That was recent.
There's so many different moments that are great that have they're going to kind of go away
Remember
until
the
we
time
have a special.
we tried to get enough balloons to launch me off the ground?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We also did it with bottle rockets.
We tried the bottle rockets was just stupid. Like we have the audio for that somewhere, but it was so bad I didn't even want to play it. There's a lot of things where I went back and went, you see the title of something and go, oh, that was funny. Let me look that up, and you listen and you go, nope, that's gonna stay in the vault. That one's gonna stay in there. I did find someone sent me something on Facebook about what about the time you went through the car wash, and I'm like, I had that, but I just. It was like long. It was a long piece, and I couldn't figure out how to edit it.
Some people texted in there going, "My eyes." I think he said that.
Oh, so good.
All right. Okay, Patrick. Anything else you want before you?
No, I really love you guys, and I'm sad, and that's it.
All right.
I'll miss you.
We're gonna miss you.
We just said that you're going to be around.
I'll be around.
We'll
I know,
see you
but
next
it's
week.
just, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm coming by.
And it'll be like that every week.
I'm going to get up in the middle of the night, go pee, and just be like, hey, what are
Andy.
you doing in my house?
I thought you were leaving. No, you said something today on the show about how you couldn't think of another time where somebody had been on a radio show for this long, 24 years, and then, left. But the other thing is that normally when somebody leaves after that kind of time, it's not friendly.
Oh, it's not amicable at all.
And then that person is never spoken of again, like they never existed. And no, I don't. It doesn't have to be like that. So
I want to give some shout outs to the people who are watching on YouTube. Melody and Dustin, Glinda, Justin, Bella. We got Frederick. Kristen. There's a lot of people. We even have, it keeps jumping on me, Cousin Hightower. All these people just saying, hey, man, we're going to miss you, Patrick, Joey G, a lot of people. So
thank you guys.
Thank y'all for, commenting. And, for those of you who are listening or watching the podcast, don't forget to share it. That's how we get people to watch it and listen and all that. And it helps us to continue to do them. And, what are we, 433 episodes in? So that's a lot of episodes, a lot of good stuff to go back and watch and or listen to. And we just want to say thank you to you for being there with us through all this journey. 433 episodes. Can't just talk about the 24 years of radio with us. You have to talk about all the 433 podcasts, basically, that we've done together as well. That is nuts. Deanne, thank you for checking in. But Patrick, like I said at the end of the show today, we're going to miss you. We absolutely love you. We're so thrilled that you're getting this chance to be the star of the show. You've got your name on the show now, and it's cool. We've always said it was going to happen, and then I kind of thought, well, maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not going to happen. Me too,
He's still
man.
here.
I didn't think anyone would ever come along and offer me my own show in a way that I could see. Like we talked about, this was a good job. I didn't want to leave this for just whatever.
In the past 4 years, I thought, okay, he's going to leave. I kind of felt like you were going to leave, but I didn't think it was going to be for broadcasting. I thought you were going to go and do stand-up. I was like, he's been going out with Killer Bees a lot. He's been doing a lot of stand-up shows, and I really thought that that's where you were headed. And then, so the day you said, yeah, I got my own show, I was like, you're not going to do stand-up?
The funny thing is, I had people ask me several times about if I was interested in a job, and I'll take a meeting, I'll listen to this. One record label talked to me if I wanted to do A&R. Yeah, I want to do that. But the more I thought about it, I was like, I would miss being on the radio. I want to be on the radio.
And A&R, by the way, is where you discover people.
Where you go in and the people who basically pick the songs, develop the artist, all those things. I think I would miss being on the air. So someone said, well, what if you just were on the air? Oh, okay. Let's talk about that,
Right now, Overton just Googled Luke Combs, and he said,
he's like, that was the dude.
I remember that guy.
That's the guy.
That's him. Big guy, beard. Yeah. Couldn't stand up. I remember him.
He made that noise. Patrick, we love you. Thank you for 24 amazing years.
Take us out. Take us out.
Go.
There we go.
This was the podcast, but now it's over. But that's okay, because you can listen to the regular show. But I won't be there on the radio every day. But